When dealing with the mathematical content in this workshop, we need to remember that we have to work according to the revised annual teaching plan produced by the Department of Basic Education. In this plan, the department specifies what must be taught about each topic in every grade. The first topic we will be addressing in Workshop 3 is algebra. This topic is included in the third term curriculum for grade 7s. According to the revised annual teaching plan, learners should spend 3 hours learning about algebraic expressions and language at the start of the third term. Another 3 hours should be given to learners so that they can practice determining input and output values as well as equivalent forms. And then 4.5 hours should be spent teaching basic algebraic equations. There is no requirement to teach algebra directly to grade 4, 5 and 6 learners this year. The second topic we will consider in this workshop is numeric and geometric patterns. This topic is not included in the revised maths curriculum for grade 4. The grade 5 plan caters for teaching of patterns as part of the algebraic topic in the third term. Specifically, 6 hours have been allocated to the teaching of patterns in week 4. Learners must be allowed to investigate and extend numeric and geometric patterns, looking for relationships or rules of patterns. Learners should practice determining input values, output values, and rules for patterns and relationships using flow diagrams. And grade 5 learners must be able to determine equivalence of different descriptions. Learners in grade 6 will do numeric and geometric patterns during the first weeks of the fourth term. 9 hours have been allocated for this. Once again, the learners will investigate and extend numeric and geometric patterns, looking for relationships or rules of patterns. They must be able to describe the general rules for the observed relationships. As with the grade 5s, they must determine input and output values and rules for patterns and relationships. And as in grade 5, the learners must be able to determine equivalence of different descriptions. Learners in grade 7 will do numeric and geometric patterns at the start of the fourth term. 9 hours are allocated for this. As in previous grades, learners should investigate and extend numeric and geometric patterns, looking for relationships between numbers. The final maths topic we will consider in this workshop is area and perimeter of two-dimensional shapes. This topic is included for teaching to grade 4 learners during the first week of term 4 with 6 hours allocated teaching time. Learners must measure perimeter using rulers or measuring tapes. They must be able to find areas of regular and irregular shapes by counting squares on grids and find the volume of objects through packing or filling them to better understand cubic units. Grade 5 learners will spend 7 hours learning about this topic in the second and third week of the fourth term. As in grade 4, the learners must measure perimeter using rulers or measuring tapes. Grade 5 learners should also find areas of regular and irregular shapes by using grids, and they must practice finding the volume of objects through packing or filling them. In week 4 and 5 of term 4, grade 6 learners should spend 7 hours on learning about area, perimeter, and volume. In addition to revising what was learned in grade 4 and 5, the grade 6s are expected to be able to develop rules for calculating the areas of squares and rectangles. Our grade 6 learners should also practice finding the volume of objects by filling them. Doing this will help them develop an understanding of cubic units. Grade 7 learners should spend 7 hours working with this topic in the third term. They will be expected to calculate the perimeter of regular and irregular polygons and apply appropriate formulae to calculate the perimeter and area of squares, rectangles, and triangles. They must be able to calculate to at least 1 decimal place and also know how to convert between units, for example, millimeters squared to centimeters squared. During week 8 of the third term, the grade 7s will conduct an investigation on either area and perimeter of 2D shapes or surface area and volume of 3D objects. In this workshop, we will provide you with practical examples, tips and worksheets to assist you with the teaching of these 3 topics. We wish you the best of luck as you work through the videos and support material. You are invited to discuss problem areas with your facilitators, Heinrich and Judy, who are available to attend to your phone calls, WhatsApps, text messages, or emails. In the next section, we will start with the first topic, algebraic expressions.